This is horrible lighting. We'll do it anyways. Good afternoon, salutations. Thanks for clicking this video. We're going to talk sports today. NFL sports. I guess not all sports, just the NFL. I am a diehard 49ers fan, so obviously I'm kind of riding high right now. We put in a last draft pick in this last year's draft as our quarterback. He's won 5 straight. Now, I'm going to break it down for you real quick. And maybe it might take a minute. So, earlier this season, okay, so let's jump back to last year. Last year, we beat the Dallas Cowboys. We beat the Green Bay Packers. We lost to the Rams. That was the third time we played them. And, we didn't make it to the Super Bowl. The Rams did. The Rams won. Look at where they're at now. So fuck the Rams. Anyways, so I was happy with last year. I was content with how it turned out. Obviously, I wanted the Super Bowl run. Didn't get it. No big deal. Off season. Okay, let's get rid of Jimmy. We got to get rid of Jimmy, right? No, nobody takes him. We don't trade him. We don't get rid of him. He's a mediocre quarterback. I'm talking Jimmy Garoppolo. Mediocre at best. It's kind of irritating. But Lance goes down, gets his foot broken in the fucking second game of the season. Jimmy comes in, does what he does, whatever, gets us to a certain point in the season. He gets his foot broken. Now enter Brock the Rock Purdy from Iowa State. Last overall pick in the last year's draft. They call him Mr. Irrelevant. He's won 5 straight. I believe he's only, thrown 1 pick. The thing I like about that guy, okay, first let's talk about Jimmy. The thing I don't like about Jimmy, he's a beautiful man. Like, I'm straight, Jesus, straight man here. Jimmy's a beautiful man. He's Italian. He's got the beautiful face, the hair. He flirts with Aaron Andrews. Good stuff, right? Backed up Tom Brady for many years. He's got some rings as a backup, which, okay, whatever. Did not perform well in the Super Bowl against the Chiefs a couple years back. Now, I'm not saying that. Okay, I'm going to say it. The Niners offensively are fucking stacked, okay? Midseason addition, Christian McCaffrey, Deebo Samuel, Brandon Ayuk, George Kittle, Mitchell for their running back. Our defense is top 5, if not first in a lot of categories. So the Niners are stacked to win the Super Bowl. I mean, they're literally, they have a lot more weapons than some of these other teams do. The other teams have a great quarterback. Josh Allen, Mahomes, those are AFC guys, but whatever. They've got great quarterbacks leading their team, making those plays. What we had was great players saying, give me the ball, throw me the ball, and we'll make something happen. That's not what would happen with Jimmy. Jimmy would just be mediocre. He wouldn't wouldn't do the checkdowns. I don't know, whatever it is. I've never played professional football. I played, high school. That was about it. But he had no pocket presence. He wouldn't step up. He couldn't run around. Couldn't like, you don't got to run around. Just twist. Just do a spin move to give yourself 3 extra yards and have the footwork to fucking run a little bit and then throw the ball to any of your open receivers. Don't make me mention them again because there's a lot of them. Jennings, Ayuk, Deebo Samuel, Ray McLeod, George Kittle. You guys heard of George Kittle? Yeah, he's kind of a baller. Anyways, so enter Brock Purdy. And I'm just like, fuck, here we are, sitting whatever we were when Garoppolo went down. Got a chance for the playoff run. Can we do it? I don't know who this Brock guy is. I had no idea who he was. Found out he played at Iowa State. I was like, okay, let's see what you got, kid. His first start, who did he start for? I can't remember who he came in for. Next week, he ends up beating Brady, so on and so forth. I mean, the kid's a gunslinger. He's got the confidence, the swagger to be a quarterback, and that's a lot of it. And he was on the practice squad for the longest time, so he was always going up against, like, the tough defense. So he's played against, this whole year, he's played against, like, one of, again, the top defenses in the league, being the San Francisco 49ers. So, with that being said, jump back to mid-season, okay? The NFL scriptwriters, that's right, it's fixed. The NFL scriptwriters were writing this beautiful Jimmy Garoppolo story about how he was gonna get traded, and then he lost a starting job to Trey Lance because Trey Lance was the future, and then he comes in. So I'm like, okay, the Niners are gonna win the Super Bowl this year. They're gonna give it to Jimmy. It's gonna be this beautiful story that everybody loves and can get behind. It's gonna be great. Gets his true ring. Well, now he's hurt. Shit. Okay. Again, Brock's won 5 straight. I'm happy with the season. If we lose the first round of the playoffs, I'll be extremely disappointed. If we make it to the second round, fan-fucking-tastic. What more can you ask for, right? So, we got to play the Cardinals this week. If we win, a couple teams lose, we get a fucking first seed, first round bye. I don't know. I think the other fucking story would be great. Mystery relevant, as they call that last draft pick, because generally they don't get to start the first season, if ever. Mystery relevant comes around, leads the San Francisco 49ers to the fucking promised land, and gets that W. Yeah, I'm fucking all about it, bud. Definitely all about it. Shit, we're over 6 minutes here. I need to wrap this up. I know a lot of you clicked out and quit watching, which is fine. Obviously, this particular week, there's been a lot of NFL questions up in the air about the Bills player Hamlin. Thoughts and prayers for him. Last I read, he was coming around, doing good. Looks like he should. He's going to survive, hopefully, and it's a great thing. A lot of craziness involved in that whole situation. It's never really happened as far as just collapsing on the field after a tackle like that. So it was kind of unprecedented, uncharted waters, if you will. And then a lot of things, because the NFL is a billion-dollar business. A lot of people have been discussing, well, what are we going to do with this game? When are they going to play it? What are we going to push back? What are we going to change? Blah, 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 blah. I don't fucking know. I had no idea. I was trying to come up with different scenarios that they could abide by and run with. But I think they're just going to fucking call it a no contest or whatever and flip a coin, which isn't really fair, but fuck, whatever. If you're a winning team, go out and fucking win the game. That's all you got to do. Just win the game. Now, home field advantage, yeah, it kind of does matter. Nobody wants to go to Buffalo in January and play. Or anytime, really, because it's Buffalo. Unless you got chicken wings, I'm not going. Anyways, this is my video. This is my stuff. This is my story. 49ers for life. Fucking gang, Niner gang. I'm just kidding. I don't support that shit. But I got a couple of paintings here. For if I do become super crazy, famous, popular. Today's January 5th. This is going to be my trademark edition of the Great Plains Podcasting Group, or I kind of like this one a little bit better too. I like the angles. One guy, 3 angles. We'll get more angles going here with different cameras, different setups, all that fun stuff. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it if you did tune in, leave your nasty football comments. If you're a Cowboys or a Packers fan, I will not accept your subscriptions. Peace out.